It is anything but game over.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to James Cameron.
I almost bailed on being a filmmaker. It's about sitting in that big dark room with all those other people you don't know, and something's gonna come up on that screen that's gonna take you somewhere. I'm the king of the world!
And just like that, here we are. We have a very special package in my hand, and we're going to get into what this is in just a second. If you're unaware of Aliens Expanded, let me just quickly do a pitch on this. Aliens Expanded is a nearly 5-hour long documentary dedicated to aliens, James Cameron's Aliens. And it is written and directed by friend of the podcast, Ian Nathan. I go way back with Ian, back to 2019, I think, with Terminator 101, 2018, 2019, somewhere in there. He was on my Terminator 101 podcast because, of course, Ian is a film writer. He is the former executive editor. I believe I'm getting that right. Former executive editor of Empire Magazine. He had a big position at Empire Magazine for many, many years. And he has since moved on from that. He contributes every once in a while, but mainly now what he does is he writes film books, and he is now expanding into the documentary film world. And he made his debut with Aliens Expanded. He is going on now to write and direct The Thing Expanded, John Carpenter's The Thing. So basically, everything that they did with Aliens Expanded, they're going to be doing it with The Thing, which is really cool. Ian, of course, is the writer of Terminator Vault, an incredible book dedicated to the making of the Terminator and Terminator 2 Judgment Day. And he is also the writer of James Cameron, A Retrospective. So I will make sure down in the show notes, I have links not only to Ian's stuff, his social media. I'm going to have the Aliens Expanded website linked. I'm also going to link his appearance on my Terminator 101 podcast. Just keep in mind, back when I was doing that podcast, I didn't have a setup. I didn't have equipment, microphones or anything. It was all done on a phone. So the audio sounds like a phone call. So if you can get past that, listen to that episode. I'm also going to have his appearance on my T2 watch along linked in the show notes. So check that out as well. And of course, Ian is going to be on this podcast a few times, I'm pretty sure. We've done an Aliens tier list ranking, which may or may not, actually, no, it hasn't come out yet, but look forward to that. And Ian's going to be on the podcast a few times during the run of James Cameron 101, which I don't know that the run is ever going to end. So he'll be on many times. But yeah, so the point is, having said all that, Aliens Expanded is an incredible documentary that I was a part of in terms of helping back. It was crowdfunded, and I picked up the Blu-ray package. It has a lot of cool stuff, and the documentary is just incredible. And I'm not just saying that because Ian and I are pals, or, it's just quite literally an incredible documentary. And I'm so happy and honestly proud that I helped back it. So this is the physical items that were sent. We're going to take a peek at it. Now, if you are just listening to this, I highly recommend finding the video of this podcast episode. It's on Spotify and on YouTube. And because, of course, this is going to be a pretty visual thing. So without further ado, let's crack open this box. All right. Now, again, I picked up the Blu-ray package. There was a few different types of packages you could pick up. I picked up the Blu-ray package, and it comes with the Blu-ray, posters, a patch, and a certificate. Now, there's another package that came with a T-shirt that was a little more pricey. I didn't want the T-shirt, honestly. So I was happy with this one. Now, if you want Aliens Expanded, the only thing you can get right now is the digital download package. It's just all digital stuff that's sent to you. I think if I remember seeing it right, sometime in December they might have a couple Blu-rays available. But this thing, obviously, it's sold out essentially, and it's a highly sought after collectible now, the Blu-ray. So very excited. Obviously, I'm a physical media guy. I have a Cameron shelf, so this is going to look great. Packaged, very nice. Some bubble wrap in there, right there. All right. So right out of the gates, here are the posters. We'll take a peek at those. Here is the patch right there. Very, very cool. Love it. And of course, the thing that we're all here for, Aliens Expanded. Now, what's really cool about this, and I didn't even know that it was going to be like this. I thought it was going to be a traditional slip cover that goes, this way. It's not. It's this is like a shell. And then inside, upside down, granted, but that's fine. Inside is the Blu-ray. So this is really cool. The fact that it even comes with this, I guess it's a slipcover, but it's not a traditional slipcover. But man, just look at that. Look at that artwork. Yeah, this is quite a, and this is from artist Dave Merrill. I think I'm saying his name right, Dave Merrill. Wanted to make sure to give him credit. He designed that incredible poster. And then on the back here, you have the write up of the film. And again, written and directed by Ian Nathan. So that's so cool. Congratulations once again, Ian. This is and team, the whole team, but obviously specifically shouting out Ian. This is an incredible, incredible piece of work. Here's the regular Blu-ray without the slip on it, and then on the back there's our boy. There's Cameron right there. Sigourney, Lance Henriksen, and Mr. Bean. And it's even got special features. So that's really cool. A discussion with the creators of Aliens Expanded and deleted scenes. Ooh. Now that's interesting because I remember when I had Ian on for the Aliens tier list ranking, I asked him because one of the things that I felt was missing from the documentary was some kind of a discussion with Carl Toop, who was one of the alien warriors in the film. And Carl has since gone on and he's done conventions and stuff. He's really made a name for himself, highlighting aliens. So I was kind of taken aback a little bit, not in a bad way or anything, but I was just sort of like, oh, whoa, okay. I guess Carl's not in this. I asked Ian about that, and he said that they had done, different because leading up to the documentary, had you, depending on when you joined the backing, there was live events and there was different, kind of special things that you could be a part of. And I'm under the impression that Carl was a part of one of those. So maybe Carl Toop is included in the special features, which would be really cool because that was the only thing that I was like, okay, that's unfortunate that it's not included in the documentary. But other than that, I would say that this documentary goes nearly as in depth as you can possibly go. So we're gonna slide that back in. Man, this is gonna look so good on the shelf. And now what's interesting is because I'm obviously I'm a collector and everything. There was no bubble wrap on this particularly. It wasn't shrink wrapped or anything. There was just that one little thing of the bubble wrap on the top. The posters are sealed. The patch isn't, but the patch doesn't need to be sealed. This was not sealed or protected. It was just kind of laying and floating. It's not damaged at all. There's no damage to the slip case. There's no loose discs. So maybe I got lucky. I don't know. Maybe someone out there got, unfortunately, a bit of a dinged up one because that's the only thing I would say. The packaging it was sort of lackluster packaging in terms of protecting the items. Let's take a peek at these posters, because these posters are pretty cool. I will say right out of the gate, there's a little bit of a fold on one of the posters. That's unfortunate. But hopefully we can hide that. So this is going to be, there should be 2 posters in here. Yep, there's 2. This first one is going to be the credit poster. So it has all the credits, all the different talents that were included. And it's just going to have the traditional Aliens Expanded text, which is really cool. Very simple. Nothing too crazy going on there, but very, very cool. You also get Mr. Dave Merrill's. Whoa. Oh, and there's the certificate. Fell on the floor. You also get Dave Merrill's incredible art. And these are pretty, decently sized posters. These are very cool. Have to get them framed, hung up somewhere. And last but not least, let's take a peek at this certificate, because this is really cool. Aliens Expanded, the United States Colonial Marine Corps. This is to certify that the producers and director of Aliens Expanded have awarded you the Certificate of Contribution to Aliens Expanded. It's just, a neat little thing. Again, you can get that framed and hung up, or, That's really cool, though. They didn't have to do that. A neat little touch. But yeah, that is a quick look at the Aliens Expanded Blu-ray package that I was happy to pick up and honored to be a part of, just, in terms of backing. Now, again, if you want to check out Aliens Expanded, I'm going to have it linked down in the show notes. Head on over, check it out. You can get the digital download package, which is really cool. You basically get all of that, but in a digital form. And again, keep an eye out. I think there's a wait list that you can join if you want to get a physical Blu-ray. And I think those might be available sometime in December. So keep an eye out for that. But thank you so much for watching this pretty quick episode, but nonetheless, this episode of James Cameron 101. Keep an eye out for Nathan coming up on the podcast. Now, like I always say, I'm going to put a little twist on it for this one. Go watch Aliens Expanded.